have a new player, and we're going up against two teams that beat us early in the season. One of those teams beat us pretty badly. So today's episode, we have Wolves and Liverpool lined up. Wolves beat us early on in the season. They absolutely destroyed us. I think it was 5-0. 1-5. I'm sorry. We had one goal in that match. Liverpool also beat us. They beat us 2-0. So hopefully we can get a little bit of revenge in at least one of these games. We did bring in a new signing. I'm not going to click the transfer button because I have somebody there that I want to show you guys if he signs with us. We brought in Patrick Berg. He's a Norwegian international, 4-star player, 4-star potential. Looks to be a solid ad for us. We brought him in for 8.75. Chelsea bought him back when the save started from... I don't know how to say their name. I'm sorry. That's one of the clubs. I know they're in Norway. I know they're in top flight. Got a pretty good youth system, but I can't say their name. Chelsea bought him for 6.5. Played him in 12 games his first year. He put out a 7.18. He hadn't played any this year. So we decided to purchase him. They transfer listed him because he wouldn't sign a contract. He is now with the club. We've offered out Louis Sibley a couple of times, and he's wanted by Cardiff and QPR, but they have not made offers on him. I do have an offer for a loan for a striker to come in. A little bit of bad news. John Sauter is out for 5 to 10 days, so he's going to miss a couple, maybe 2 matches. Maloney, I'm trying to bring in as a striker. I'm scouting some center backs. Hopefully we can make some moves during this transfer window to bring in some depth and some better players to the squad. And to sell some of these players that we plan on culling. We've offered out Jordan Ibe, but nobody has came in and wanted him, so that's a little bit disappointing. We've got to figure out some players, though, to get rid of. I just realized Jason Knight's contract ends next year. We got to get him re-signed. But let's get into the match today. This is the squad we're putting out there. We got Grief in goal, a back four of Stacey, Kutupov, Clark, and Novak. Bird is going to be in the defensive mid. Knight and Berg making his debut. Dembele on the right-hand side. Armstrong on the left. Gonzalez up top. And haven't added to the bench any, so we're going to put Louis Sibley in. Collie Woodrow's going to come out as well for Lee Buchanan, I think. And like I said, I'm not really expecting much from this match. I wanted to look at the... Hold on. Let's look at this first. So where we last left off, we have drawn a lot of games. We came back and we beat Leicester 2-1. It's 3 straight draws. We beat Stoke in the FA Cup, so that is good. We're currently sitting 10th in the league right now, so we're still sitting pretty good. We're about to go into a bit of a tough part of our schedule in January, and then the schedule kind of eases up a little bit toward the end where we kind of made our run early on in the season. So hopefully we can do that again and have enough to stay up. But let's do this match. Recorded like 3 episodes today, so I'm kind of getting a little tired. Took a little bit of a break, and now I'm back at it again. I want to win every match, of course. I mean, we got to believe in ourselves, you know. It's part of the battle. I really hope Berg has a good career here for us. I think he's somebody that we can eventually flip for a bigger price tag. Get that down. Looks like the Wolves are coming on a counter here. Hey, 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 hey. Come on, Grief. Good job. Good save by Grief. Keep it 0-0. Really don't want to lose to this club 5-0 like we did last time, considering they're sitting lower than us in the league. Kind of a boring first half of a game. We've had one highlight. Nice. Alrighty then. Looks like it's going to be a short game. Pump the fist. We owe Wolves after our last encounter with them. Try to agree with that statement. I think we need to It'd be nice to win this match. I mean, there's nothing happening in this game. Makes for a great episode. All right, so we finally get a highlight. Novak's kicking a free kick. He's looking for Walter. Walter gets it in, and he gets his first goal of the game, 10th of the season. Puts us up 1-0 in the 60th minute. This is actually interesting. So we encountered Walter Gonzalez in our Journeyman save, playing for somebody in the MLS. He actually scored a goal in that game for them. That's kind of a surprise for him. It was pretty cool seeing him on a different club, seeing what he could do. He'd been their starter. I think he was almost 30 at the time. He was 29 or 30, and still being the starter for an MLS club. That was a pretty cool little thing. So Max Bird is playing pretty poorly out there. I think we're going to give Kristen Bielik a little bit of time. It seems like I've got a really crappy version of Kristen Bielik. I mean, not really. Not really, Brack. I don't know what you're talking about. He looks pretty good. Might need to start playing him a little bit more. Did I just make the one change? No, yeah, I did. I just made one change. Okay. Attaboy. I don't know who else we want to take off. We take off Armstrong for Uziak. I think we do that. That's okay. Armstrong's not playing really great. He ain't been playing good of late. Kind of been of a letdown here lately. I think Stacy might be our next change. I want to get Sanderson out there. Novak's having a good game getting that assist. We're going to go ahead and make that change. We've really went crazy in the second half. I don't know if you've seen how many shots we had right then. Got 18 shots. I think we had 1 in the first half. So I don't know what has happened to the team since half, but heck yeah, brother. But this is the kind of game that, like, we're going to lose, like, right here. Somebody's going to make a stupid mistake, and Wolves are going to get the ball back and run down and score on us and get a draw out of it. Dembele hits a pretty cross in, looking for Uziak. Can't find him. We know what he can do. Oh, God. He's putting on the... Oh, good God. When Traore touches the ball and he's running like that, I'm absolutely terrified, just because you know what an absolute specimen that man is. Berg gets it in. It's his... No, that was not Berg. Could have sworn that said Berg above there. Bailey gets his first goal of the season. Puts us up 2-0, solidifying the match. Berg was nowhere near that. Okay. Hey, happy for Bielik. Bielik might get the start in the next match. Berg putting in a good performance in his first game as a Derby County. As a Derby County Ram, we're excited about that. He put out a 7.4. Good news. And now we're going to hope that our loanee gets to come in before the next game. We may have a lot of goals scored on us in this game. We got a lot of injuries in the center back position. Matt Clark is out. Kutapov is out. Sauter is out. So that's leaving us with Bielik and Wolfenden being our starting center backs for this game. Not a good look for us. We did bring in one more player. Ooh, don't want to see that. We brought in one more player that we're kind of excited about. We brought him in as a loanee. We brought in Dan Lalundulu of Southampton. He's in on loan for the rest of the year. He's played pretty good. He played good in the MLS last year. Obviously, it's a big upstep for him in competition. We're hoping that he can provide a little bit of depth at the club, so we're happy about that. Another good thing is Louis Sibley. As you can see, he's no longer mad. He's happy about his contract. He's finally quit complaining all the way in January. It's took him all season to realize he's happy here. So I've still got him putting a little floater out there to see if anybody wants him. Cardiff and QPR are the only ones that's interested in him. It may be this offseason if we decide to move him. Still would like to hang on to him just because of that potential right there. It's the same way with Lee Buchanan. I want to hang on to him because of that potential. Jason Knight, Max Bird. It's just there's a lot of potential with those guys, and I want to hang on to them. We got the squad picked for the Liverpool match. In goal, Grief. A back four of Stacey, Bielik, Wolfton, and Buchanan. In the midfield, we got Bird, Wintle, and Berg. Bird and Berg. On the right-hand side, we got Vargas. Left-hand side, we got Uziak. Up top, we got Gonzalez. I hadn't picked my bench. Just want to put Sibley on there. Nobody wants Jordan Ibe at all. It's like, hey, League 2 clubs, League 1 clubs, he'll be pretty good for you. I'm not asking a lot. All right, let's get out there. This is going to be a bad match, I got a feeling. So maybe Berg and Nolundulu will have a good game. Been on a good run here lately, so hopefully we can carry forward, though. Big fan of the big fan of the way Klopp plays. I hadn't said anything like that. Don't put words in my mouth. He's a great player. You know, what can you do? Sitting in that place right now, I figure we're going to drop some points, though. Or drop some places in the table after this match. Because it don't look good for us. Like I said, our defense is just so weak right now. I hadn't been able to find a center back. We're trying to sell Collie Woodrow. He came and complained like, hey, can I go out on loan? And I said, hey, why don't I sell you instead? And he's like, that sounds good to me. And we got an offer out on him right now. I don't think it's going to be enough money to really help us. Uziak gets a good chance here. He hits a little dink over the goalkeeper. Gets his 7th goal of the season. Puts us up 1-0. Assist by Bird, I think. I think it was Bird. Wasn't paying 100% attention right then. This is a bit of a surprise that we're the person that takes the first goal in this match. That was a nice little play by Uziak. I've wanted to move on from Uziak, but he's played well. I mean, I don't know how you move on from him from playing well. I think he's a really solid depth piece for us. I would like to add a really good player right there. We do have Adam Armstrong. So I feel like if we add another player to that position, it's obviously just going to move Uziak down further down the pecking order to number 3. And I really don't think he deserves that, but I would like the upgrade. Vargas has been a huge disappointment this year. I think that's a spot we got to upgrade this offseason. We need to upgrade the striker position, and we need to add another center back. We still got a lot of debt. We've got a lot of issues this offseason. Trying to bring in another midfielder on a free end of contract. So maybe he will sign with us, give us a little bit more there. Bielik can drop back in the center back position a little bit more. Surprisingly, we were up at halftime. I did not expect this to be the result right now. I'm still waiting for them to come back at any moment and take this away from us. It looks like this is that kind of highlight that we talk about in the past of like where it just looks like something's building up here. There it was. They draw it after 3 minutes of being out of halftime. Kind of been waiting for it all match, and there it was. They show off their class compared to ours. Go ahead, skip that. It was a little bit framey right there. But hey, if we come out with a draw in this match, that'll be a good finish for us. It's almost time to bring in some substitutes, though. I think Nolundulu is going to get his first bit of action here. See, it's crazy with Uziak. He gets that goal, and he's putting out a 6.5. How bad has he been the rest of the game? He's coming out. Nolundulu is coming in. He's not going to be a complete forward. He'll be a advanced forward. I have found a guy that I want to show you guys to see what you think about him after this match is over, if I can remember. We're going to bring Louis Sibley in for Berg. Put him as a Mazzala. I think that's what we go with right now. Berg wasn't looking the best out there at this moment. Dear Lord, stop with the jumping. Good job by Grief to get that out. Corner kick up coming. Oh, whoa, that was a hard tackle. Kind of surprised that didn't get called. Lindelöf had an opportunity there to get that in. Sibley to Bielik. Bielik's looking to get it across the way. I don't know who he was. Was he wanting Stacey to run forward to get to that? Or was he aiming for Vargas to win that? That was a poor pass either way. Counterattack coming. Grief does enough. I think he tipped it over the top. Stacey's looking particularly tired out there. We're going to go ahead and take him off. Sanderson's going to come in for him. We're going to ask Sanderson to go a little bit more forward. I've got where I really like Sanderson at this point. He's played better than Stacey in most of the opportunities. I feel like Stacey's just kind of a solid. Like, it's weird with that match with the right back situation because Stacey never really has a great game, but he doesn't ever have a bad game. And then Sanderson can be a difference maker either in a good way or a bad way. He can come out there and have a really great game or just be really poor. We're hoping for the really, really positive player this time. Lindelöf is going to chase this down. Going to hold it up and let the defense kind of reset. That was kind of a odd little move by him. 3 minutes left to go in the game. We're absolutely stealing this from Liverpool, getting a point out of it. 1-1. They dominated us. 19 shots to our 4. Our defense held up surprisingly. I didn't think that. I mean, Wolfton had a 6.4. Where's he at? I'm looking for you. Bielik had a 6.7. But Jack Stacey had a 7.2. I just said he never really has a good game. He had a good game tonight. Who else? Lee Buchanan didn't have necessarily a great game. I think Max Bird done a good job helping with the defense. I don't know what I just clicked. Apparently they liked it, though. So we're going to look at I wanted to show you guys something. What was it I wanted to show you? Uh-oh. Oh, I wanted to show you a player. That's right. I want to show you guys this guy. I really want to get Moffy. But that and then him being injured, I really want to get this guy in. He looks to be an absolute stud. Like, look at that strength. Might still try to go out and get him this off season. I've had an issue with my short list not changing, so maybe that'll get it. I know I saved this guy. Where did you go, guy? Where is he? This is riveting. I got an email about him. There he is. Hey, that ain't what I wanted. I want to add you to the short list. Okay, so this guy right here looks to be a really good player. He's got low determination. He's only 25. But I can get him for free. I don't know what they actually want for him. He's somebody that I'm really considering picking up. Obviously, by the time this video comes out, I'll have a decision on him already. So, I like him, though. The stats, I mean, the stars really ain't there. I really like this position right here and this right here. He's currently playing in Turkey right now. I think that's the League 2. The second, is that their... No, that's League 1. He's playing in League 1 in Turkey right now. He's putting out a 7.13. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really considering going after somebody like him. He relishes big matches. He's a very interesting player to me. So, I guess y'all will see if I get him within the next couple episodes. Random shirt change, just because I forgot to record this bit last night. If you enjoyed that video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment down below, hit the notification bell, and thank you guys for watching.